Hi guys, welcome to another video. I'm going to do some unboxings today because I promised to do that for you. These are the things that I bought from the VIP Louis Vuitton whole day that we had in Paris. So it's a luxury shopping day in Paris where we had a VIP appointment, we went to the Dream Cafe, all of the good stuff. Let's get these open. We had a Louis Vuitton full VIP day all set up in Paris for us, and I've done a whole video on it. Go and have a look, but there is a little bit more to the story. There is, and I might do a separate video to share some of the other things that actually happened. We will see. However, I did promise you guys the unboxings. What did I buy from the VIP Louis Vuitton day? Well, I've already revealed my first item, which was the pencil case. You guys absolutely love this. Absolutely love it. I thought you'd all be a little bit, what a ridiculous purchase, a pencil case. But no, everybody loves it and I love it as well. I think it is going to be a great purchase. As I've said, I'm going to use it for many things other than pens. It's going to be for cables, for all the little bits and bats of things, maybe hair bobbles, I don't know, makeup brushes. It's going to be a little catch-all for lots of different things. And also, can I thank you guys, because I had no idea what range this was from, because obviously it's got a little bit more detail than just the monogram. And actually, you guys, I knew that you would know it. So this was last year, and it is the art and crafts collection that came out, and I think there was notebooks and everything else, and we all loved it because it's got the gorgeous blue interior. And yes, please, can we have some bags that has this interior as well? Maybe there are some. I haven't come across any. I've seen it in one of the trunks, but it's beautiful anyway. So yeah, I don't know if this is available. It seems to be available maybe in Australia, maybe I think somebody else said, was it on the Canadian website? I can't find it on the UK website, but anyway, that was the first thing that I picked up and I'm loving it. And I'm not worried about the vachetta. It can do whatever it can do. I don't mind. I don't mind. But I did buy a couple of other things on the VIP day. Now, in all transparency, one thing that I'm going to show you here was bought on a different day from a different store. I will explain it all. I will explain it all. But I will get these unboxed. So the first thing I really wanted to see, and unfortunately we thought it wasn't available because it wasn't up in the VIP suite, and the lady who was looking after us was bringing, she had everything ready for us, things that we had expressed an interest in, but this wasn't here. And I did speak to the sales associate and just ask, was it not available? And she said no, or she said she didn't think so. Anyway, when I wandered in the store a little bit later on, I saw it in one of the cabinets, and I was, it's here. And so, yeah, I managed to get hold of it. So let's get this one open. So it comes in this really small box. I've already taken all the ribbon off everything, so I wanted to just double check everything. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, but it is real life. So let's get this open. It comes in a little dust bag. I don't think I've mentioned this on any of my videos before. I don't think I have, so I don't think any of you guys will have any idea what this is. But anyway, I love it. So let's get it open. It is, hopefully that is coming up, it is a brooch, and it says Louis Vuitton Paris. And yes, it is completely and utterly, let's put it here, hopefully that will come up better. Yes, it's very in your face. I know it's very in your face, but it's also Louis Vuitton, and I love Louis Vuitton, and I don't mind a bit of logo. I don't mind, and I just think this, I'm going to the gym. I am literally filming this. I've got about 10 minutes before I need to leave for the gym. So I've slapped a tiny bit of skin tint, whatever it's called, a bit of lip gloss, hair in a bun, and I'm filming because I want to get this done. So apologies for this, and obviously I wouldn't wear this with my gym top, but I just think on a blazer, I thought that this would be really lovely. I also had the idea of wearing one of my beautiful silk shirts that I wear all the time and having this as a as a little brooch up here, and I used to do that back in the 80s and I loved that look. It was sort of like a new romantic look, I think. Anyway, this might be a little bit big for that, but anyway, I really liked it. I was actually trying to decide whether to go for this one or whether to go for the Loewe anagram one, and there was a slight difference in price. This was a little bit more, and I did look at both, to be honest, but I just really like this one. And the Loewe one, I think it's like a classic piece for them, where this is the limited edition one. So I thought I will get this while I can get my hands on it, and then the Loewe one I can probably get anytime from anywhere. So I possibly might still get that one. I don't know whether to get the gold or the silver, and then it's a contrast to this one. Anyway, that is my first purchase, and yeah, I just want to get wearing it. So that is the first one. I think the price of that was in the region of 300 and something euros, which worked out with the tax refund and everything else. Was it 250-ish pounds? I will put it on the screen once I've worked it out and look back at the receipt. So anyway, that is the first piece, and I absolutely love it. So on to the next piece. Now, as I've said before, in all transparency, this piece I actually bought a different day from a different store. So I didn't buy it at the VIP appointment, but the reason I didn't buy it was because I don't think they had it. It was all very, I might do a separate video on all of this, but there was a little bit of confusion over what was in stock, what was out of stock, whether it could be found, all of those things. Anyway, this item I actually saw in the Louis Vuitton in Galeries Lafayette. I also saw it in Saint-Maritain. And so I was really surprised that it wasn't then available in Vendôme, because I waited. I thought I'll buy it at the VIP appointment because that's a really nice time to buy it from Vendôme. And obviously they were aware that I was looking for this, and I wanted to, you know, to give them the custom, if you like. But yeah, there was some confusion over it when we got there. So anyway, I ended up going to the Champs-Élysées Louis Vuitton and asking for it there, because we happened to be there for something else, which is a whole other story as well, which I need to tell you about. But yeah, the lady found this. The lady found this for me in the Champs-Élysées. Anyway, so I'll just get it open. You're thinking, just get on with it. So it comes in a very big box for a small item, but that's what happens. And yes, I don't know how I got everything home. I will do a separate video on that. So let's get this open, and it does have a little dust bag. It does have a little dust bag, and I'll just get rid of the box and let's just get this out. So this is a scarf, and honestly, just wait till you see the colours in this. Is that the right way up? I'll just go back a little bit and hopefully get some of this. I will do full cutaways. I don't know how much of that is in the frame because I can't see, but I just loved this. I love the hot air balloon. I just love the colours. Obviously it's got the beautiful blues. It's got the background of the damier check. What do you guys think? And obviously it's got Paris on it. It is a beautiful memento that I wanted. Hopefully that was coming up. If not, I will do some proper cutaways. But I just wanted a beautiful scarf from Louis Vuitton, and I wanted it to be something Parisian. And do you know, I was just looking for something that I was drawn to. I was just looking just to see, and I actually saw this hung up as artwork in Galeries Lafayette, and that's where I first saw it, and that's where I took the picture and sent it to Vendôme and see if they could get it. Because anyway, I will obviously do some cutaways, but I'm not sure if I'm going to actually use this as artwork. I possibly am, because I've just mentioned this as well before, I have a new closet. I've done a different room in our house, and it's much bigger, and I've got a lot more space, and I am loving it. But I do need some artwork on the walls, so this could very well be the artwork. But I have no idea. I need to learn how to wear scarves properly. I have had some silk scarves before, and I have, yeah, I just make a mess with them. So I'm just going to try and put this in some sort of a fashion and put it on, and you guys can tell me how on earth I should do this. But oh, it's just the colours. It's the colours that draw me in, the blues, the bits of oranges, the bits of yellow. Oh, what do we think, guys? I can't see what this looks like properly on the monitor, but I think it's just beautiful. So I can imagine this with a white shirt. I always think of a white shirt and jeans and a really nice bag, and then just this little piece of beautiful silk. So I think that's how you maybe can do it. I'm just looking at the monitor to see if I'm doing anything right. I will have a play with it, but it may be the case that I wear it. It may be that it goes on the wall. I don't know, but I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Just love it. So there we have it. That is the second piece. I also bought a very, very special piece from the Vendôme store, and I cannot reveal it in this video, and I will explain all when I can. And that sounds very mysterious, I know, but I don't want to, firstly I don't want to spoil something for somebody, and also it's not my thing to show. Does that make any sense? Probably not, but all will become clear. I also bought a messenger bag, and this was for one of my friends who had expressed an interest in it, shall we say, and I was so glad to be able to get my hands on that. But obviously I don't have that to unbox because that belongs with him and it is his item, so it's not for me to unbox on this channel. But that was something else that I did pick up while we're in Vendôme. So yeah, that is it. All will become clear about the other thing that I'm talking about, and hopefully we can share that sometime soon. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on another one.